What's going on, guys? It's BDoms, and today I'm bringing you guys some stone block. This is just a video, just to show you guys things that have changed because, oh boy, have things changed. So I don't know if last time we had this ultimate furnace, I actually got it out of a legendary loot bag, I think, or maybe like a reward crate. Let me grab. Where is it? By the way, I got a new mic. I don't know if you guys could see that, but I finally got my new mic. It came in a couple days early. It's another Blue Yeti. It's the Blackout Edition this time. So here was the old one, and that's the new one. I think this one actually even sounds better, just because it's newer. So I don't know. I'm testing it out. This is kind of the first real test. Now, where did I put my book? Things have definitely. There it is. I keep calling it a book. It's more like a Game Boy than a book. But so if we go into the quests, I don't think I've really claimed many of these. Yeah, like I can claim this. And I know this series is typically streamed. What is going on here? Move out of the way, wire. Fact. Let me move that there. Okay. I have no idea what I was just saying now. I get so distracted. I'm going to go through all this stuff real quick. I figured I'd make a video just because it has been a few days. And this I already had, but because I did this after I got this, I had never picked this up again. So then when I got it out of a loot bag, it just gave it to me. Let's see. Storage. I honestly don't remember doing this. I must have pulled it out of something because I didn't make it. What else do we have? Compacting drawer. I don't think I did that either. Maybe I did, but I don't remember doing that. And I think that's it. Yeah. So I'm not going to open these now. I'm going to add these in this chest. If you guys notice, we reorganize this a little bit. Oh, those don't stack. Okay. Well, I'll leave them in my inventory for now. I'll figure it out. But if you guys notice, I got a lot of chance stuff to do too, so we might even dig a little deeper. Alright, so I guess the obvious would be to show you everything that's going on here, so I'm not going to do that. Let's go this way. Down here, I have that blocked off. I'm not going to tell you guys why. I even have sound off, just so that you guys can't get any visual clues or anything, or audio clues. But yeah, you're going to get visual clues from audio. That makes a lot of sense. Anyways, let's show you guys what's new with the mob farm. As you guys can tell already, things look a little bit different. I opened it up. I made glass so you guys can see, and obviously that made it so that you can't spawn things everywhere. Those are all glass blocks along here. But there is these 3 little spots here, and that really bothered me that I was losing a little bit. So what I did was I put the glowstone, and actually you can see here there's multiple glowstones under there. I kept trying to find the perfect spot, and I'm getting blown by the fans. I tried to find the perfect spot. I had that there initially, but then it left like I think it was like somewhere, I don't know, somewhere there was a little spot, and it was taking up too much of this over here. It was like all this area right here was gone. So I moved it back behind the wall a little bit. I guess right here would have probably been more suitable, but it's fine. It works. I'm getting plenty of drops. Oh, look at that, a loot bag. So actually, there's a switch here. You guys are wondering, well, why don't I just have the staircase going up instead of doing all this? I already put the ladder in, and I kind of like having the ladder since we have the ladder going down here. I also opened this up and changed things down there. I'll show you that in a minute. But with the automatic mob farm, it's not perfect. I need to get in there and put some more fans, but because the spiders get stuck, but everything else seems to fall down pretty well. That creeper, as soon as it takes a step over, it's going to fall down. They don't go quite as easily just because there's not as many fans. But the reason that switch is there is because of this. And I left this open back here for this specific reason in case I forget to shut the switch off. With the fan on, you can't get down. Even like holding shift, I can't stay on it. Like, yeah, so you need this power to be broken before you can go down. Now, again, I could just leave the staircase, but I don't do anything easy. So, down here, all this is the same. The recycler is the same. Everything in here is the same. We got a lot more string, you guys can see. The only thing I did was I put a filter on so we keep the ender pearls, and I got a skeleton skull. I'm not sure exactly where that came from. I think when I was putting the glass in, I killed the skeleton and it dropped or whatever, but I added it to the filter just in case. If we go in here, I have 193 loot bags I can open now. So if we ever need anything out of a loot bag, I mean, if we need common loot bags, we can get 49,505 of them. So yeah, if we need anything, we're going to get it. Now this looks a lot more complicated, and it is. But it's not at the same time. So initially, any loot bags that were, any loot bags, yeah. Actually that makes sense. Any loot bags coming in would go here, into this pipe, and go straight into here. Except for the patient bags, which were piped into this chest, which you guys can see. Now we have 6 nether stars, we got a lot of bags. I've spent a lot of time on the server doing absolutely nothing that you guys would want to see. Maybe you guys would want to see some of it, and when I go into the stream, you guys can tell me to go over any of this in more depth. By the way, the stream will be coming back on Monday. Videos will be back on Monday. Well, actually, a video will be up before this one, so I guess that doesn't make sense. But everything's going to be back to normal come Monday, tomorrow. I just got the microphone set up, and I just wanted to kind of test it out a little bit. And I don't have a whole lot of time today to really stream or anything like that. Maybe a late night stream, but I'm not even 100% on that. And when I say late night, I mean like 9 p.m. my time or later. Anyways, that's all beside the point. If we get into the stream though, and you guys want to, want more depth on what's going on, that's fine. I can totally show you guys what I did. I can even set up a little like basic setup just to show you guys what's going on. But basically the patient bags, when they drop into here, they go through this pipe into this chest. There's a lot of transfer nodes and stuff. It all looks really complicated. It's actually very simple. Every bag goes into this chest. It gets piped through this one transfer node, which has a filter to I already had one that had all the bags in it, so I figured I might as well just leave them. And I just added the loot bag. The nether star, so that all of those things are blacklisted, and I don't really need the other ones in there. I could take them out, but there's no point. But I have the nether star blacklisted. What that does is this transfer node will not pull the nether star into the pipes. So it stays put while all the patient bags get pulled out. They go into this opens them, drops them, and then this is the one that filters out the nether star. So then nether star can't come through the patient bag, then moves on to this one, which then in turn moves to this one, and then this one, and then back into the chest, and the cycle continues. So at any given moment, I have 5 loot bags being opened, or 5 patient bags being opened, and that's how I have 6 nether stars. Last time I think we had 1. I've been on the server probably since I didn't have the microphone. I spent probably a good 10 to 15 hours in the server, maybe even more. Or I shouldn't really say server. It's not a server. It's just a world. But yeah, I've spent a lot of time on. It might even be more than 15 hours, to be quite honest with you. And there's been times too where like if I'm stepping away for like an hour or two, I might even just leave it up just to let some of this go. Sometimes I forget to shut it off. I might think I'm walking away for 10 minutes and it turns out to be 2 hours, and I come back and, everything's gone crazy. The only thing I do need to check this for, which I think I have everything now, but this filter right here, you guys can see there's 14 things blacklisted. Actually, wait. Hold on a moment. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I was like, why are the loot bags blacklisted? That makes sense because there's so much string in here. I need to do something with all this string. That makes sense. All right, so I think you guys already saw this setup. It has been a little while since I've been on, but so all that stuff is blacklisted from going into the recycler. The ender pearls stay in here. The loot bags come out, go into there. You guys know the whole setup. So I'm going to move on from here and show you guys what else is going on. You know what? I'm going to reveal what's in there now. Yeah. Let's do it now. I need an axe to... Actually, you know what? Let's do all this first. So we had the cobblestone generator. And I was thinking, let's start getting into some of the mechanical stuff. I had a couple of furnace generators, you guys remember, for the harvesting especially. Well, I had this bonsai plant, and I wasn't really doing anything with, what is it, menthil? Mineral wood. I wasn't really doing anything with the mineral tree. So I decided to put a purple slime sapling and get a bunch of slime. And actually, what I want to do real quick is just grab some of this, pop it in there, and grab some slime balls. That's the only downfall to this setup, and I'm sure I could even automate this at some point. But this all requires slime balls, so... This is a long, convoluted setup, too. I know I didn't do everything perfectly. I know things could be done so much easier. I've never used this stuff before, so in my personal opinion, I think I did all right with it. I also got rid of all the melons and the pumpkins. We don't need it. There's no need for it. The wheat, I don't even need. It's the seeds that I need, and you guys will see why in a minute. But I have 3 of these slimy generators set up. This one works with the crusher, and I don't know how to really do this thing. The other furnace seemed to power it for a while, but now it's not. So I'm not really, I'm not really sure what to do with this. Maybe somebody can point that out. I don't know. I don't know anything about the applied energistics. I've been doing mostly ultra utilities too. But it does get the crusher going. It powers that fine. This is kind of the least useful one. This one's actually really useful. But in order for a slimy generator to work, you need slime balls and you need milk. So how do I get the milk, you ask? I sat there and pulled and pulled and pulled from loot bags. I had the 1 cow in the jar. If you guys remember, I actually had 2 cow in the jars, and I only would have needed 1 more. I needed 3 total. And I probably could have even gotten around this by putting that one and this one in the same one. But I gave each generator its own. So where's the best one? Actually, the best one to show you guys is over here because I have a little more room to move around. So what's going on is I got a bunch of cow in the jars, and then I got this mechanical user, which has all these different options you can do. So what I did was I put a bucket in here. It automatically milks this. Is there no... Okay, that's just full. So basically that automatically milks that, puts a bucket of milk in there. The milk is then pumped into the furnace, and then the regular bucket's pumped back out and goes into this. And I have this set up 3 times. Now with this one, I wish I had a little more room to show you guys, but this is all kind of congested. And I might move all this around at some point, but this took so long to set up, I really don't want to. Alright. So this chest is nothing. This is basically what this chest and this chest used to be, where they were my dump chests. Oh, how'd you get in there? These were chests that I just dumped stuff in, and there was actually a little hidden thing in there that you guys will see in there. And anyways, these were my dump chests. I needed another one, so I just threw down a regular chest for... Oh, what are you doing there? And what are you doing there? Let's put you in here. So this is 100% automated. None of what I did actually requires power as of yet. But the reason that I was doing that was because I need power for other things, like the crusher, like the harvester, which actually, let's just turn that on. So yeah, I'm getting some potatoes out of this too. I should... Actually, no, I'm not. I got rid of the potatoes. Never mind. I already did that. But yeah, there's a lot of potatoes in here. But mainly the thing I needed was the seeds. So this powers the harvester, which gives me tons and tons of seeds. I got the growth crystals here, so I have unlimited seeds now just because I have that 1 bonsai plant. So it powers this. I'm not using this one yet. It's going to be powering that as well. I might just move this and put something else here that requires power. But we have the cobblestone. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. Great. More cobblestone. Whatever. So we have the cobblestone generator there. That dumps into this chest, which is the same chest that was there. I just moved it over one because I don't really know why. But I realized I didn't need the hopper that I had, so the hopper had to go anyways. And the way that I had started setting this up, I actually needed the chest up here. Don't ask why. I laid it out in a really funky way. I moved things around. But the cobblestone goes into here. And then we have this guy who... Ooh, I'm going to have to replace those diamond hammers at some point. Who is hammering cobblestone into gravel. That then gets piped back up into this, which is an auto sieve. That, if you follow around this way, then pumps into here, which condenses or compacts everything that it possibly can. And finally dumps into this chest. So we have 3 blocks of iron, 3 stacks of blocks of iron, pretty much, or 2.5 stacks of coal blocks. I take all the ores out of here, and I can automate this at some point. I don't exactly know how. That's another thing somebody might be able to help me with, is how to automate this. But basically, it just condenses everything into the blocks of what they have. I kind of messed up and got a couple of iron trapdoors by accident, but we got 3 blocks of iron, and we got more iron being made elsewhere. So you guys can see things have gotten cleaned up quite a bit. This chest doesn't even have anything anymore, so that's probably going to be the new junk chest as well. I might even take that and move it down. I don't know, or maybe take that stuff and move it down here. I don't know. We'll see. But, so I take all this, just dump it in here real quick. It takes no time at all with the ultimate furnace. You guys can see it barely burns coal, goes through things really, really quickly. So what I've been doing is just doing this every once in a while just to clean out that other chest a little bit. And eventually I can put the blocks in the chest where all the ingots and stuff were going anyways. So if it gets real full, I can always just clean it out that way. I can even auto pipe it all out if I really wanted to. But it's so infrequent that I mean I've had this going for about 7 or 8 hours, and well, no, that's a stretch. It's been going probably about 4 hours, and it hasn't even gotten close to full. So when I do that, oh, iron trapdoor again. All right, I need to figure out how to not do that. I think I want to just try 3x3 first. I think that might be the best answer. I think that's what my problem was. So if I go in here, grab a few blocks of iron, do that, and it still makes trap. All right, so I guess just a byproduct. I wish I could filter out. I don't know what that does. Maybe that'll fix it? I don't know. Okay, that fixed it somehow. Don't know what it did, but... So yeah, it gets all these ores, puts them down into the bigger ones. I smelt those, then put them into blocks, etc., etc. Redstone I actually kind of don't want into blocks, to be quite honest. But... And what else can I take out of here? Oh, never mind. I just wanted to get this iron in. I don't know if there's anything I can do with these trapdoors. I'll just drop them in here for now. Anyways, so that's kind of all this auto stuff here. So we don't really have to worry about any of this stuff now. I'm going to, on the next stream, I'm probably going to start building the Tinker's Construct stuff. So this stuff will actually be, you know, important, a lot of this. Maybe in the next stream. We'll see. So yeah. We got chickens. We got a lot of chickens. I've bred quite a bit of 10-10-10 chickens, and this is what I spent most of the time on the server doing. legit probably about 90% of the time. And I don't know why the chickens are getting hurt. I don't know if just after a while they kind of just die off or what, but I'm going to have to fix that. Actually, no, wait. No, I don't want to breed you. I was like, oh, I can heal them with this. No, that'll breed them. So I have the diamond chest set up here with the hopper, or the advanced item collector. So whatever I need, I just throw on the ground here, and I know I can get the nesting pen or something like that, and just have it pipe directly into things, and I'll get to it eventually, guys. This was just the most basic setup that I could get. I had these just to get started with some of the eggs that I had to create. I don't really need them anymore, but why get rid of them at this point? So yeah, any chickens I need, like right now I needed some redstone. I forget for what, but I needed redstone and I needed coal to run. Actually, I guess I don't really need this coal anymore. But coal's never really a bad thing. I have so much of it already, but it's never really a bad thing. When these chickens all die off, I'll just kind of let them go. I don't know what kills them. I don't know if just being alive, eventually their health just goes away. Walking around, if they need to feed off of stuff, I don't know. But I have other chickens brewing in here. Oh, look at that. Got some 10, 10, 10 gold. 10, 9. You know what? Actually, yeah, I want to get a second stack of the gold. I'm going to need a lot of gold. Any 10, 10, 10? No, but I got a 9, 9, 10. And 10, 10, 8. Alright. So all these different chickens basically poop out things I need. And a lot of these ones, like the water one, I don't really care about. But if I want to get to... Was it the obsidian chicken? Yes, the obsidian chicken, you need a water chicken and a lava chicken. Diamond, I think, was like glass. I don't even remember. I feel like it was like glass and nether quartz or something. Diamond chicken. Glass and gold chicken. Right, that's why I was doing the gold. So the next one I can get is diamond. And then for the emerald, I need diamond and cactus green, which I have. Ender pearl, I need diamond and nether wart, which I actually don't have. I don't even know if I have a cocoa chicken. Ooh, I'm gonna have to make those. But yeah, this is basically all I've been doing is just chickens. Chicken, chicken, chicken. And I can prove this to you in just a moment. I'll stick with it. I don't even know what I'm doing here, guys. Also, there's a cake in here just because every time I came in, I felt like I needed food and I had a cake on me, so I just plopped it down. I think I actually killed some chickens and I got a loot bag and this hopper. What did I just throw? I know I threw something. I'm pretty sure I threw something. Didn't I throw something? I don't know. Anyways, so, yeah, this is the chicken pen, and I know this sounds sad, but I got this trash can because there's so many extra, like, I could have filled probably 40 of these chests, maybe 50 of these chests, maybe 60 of these chests, and I'm not exaggerating, with the amount of chickens that I got through all this breeding process, because every time they breed, like, look, you know, 9, 10, 9, 8, 10, 10. Now this is a 9, 10, 10. You know, so then I swapped this out for this, and now I have all these different chickens, and they all take up their own slots. I just didn't have storage. I felt really bad, so I started throwing them away, and then I felt bad about that. So what I decided to do was put some chickens in here. And in a moment, you're going to see why I stopped doing that. So now what I'm doing is I'm coming over to this ultimate furnace here. And it sounds really cruel, but you got to eat. So just drag along and just cook all of them. You can cook them straight from the chicken itself. And just to give you an idea of some of the chickens that I've killed or I've cooked. Look at all the chicken we have. And that's not even half of it. I've probably thrown away hundreds of chickens. Hundreds. Easily hundreds. I need an axe. I have an axe somewhere. I don't know where. There it is. Alright, you guys ready for this reveal? Because... Actually, you know what? Quickly, since we have mobs down here, let's just show you guys real quick. I did actually change the spikes, too. I don't know if I mentioned that. But I ended up putting a half slab down here, right here, so that the little mini zombies can't get through. And I put spikes all around it, which actually seems to kill better than the setup I had before with the 3 just sticking out that way, because the one here was being blocked by the slab, so I decided to put it around. But you guys can see it works pretty well, the whole setup. See? So up here again, it needs some work, but I did that just to get a little more speed going, but mostly for the patient bags. And quite honestly, I have enough now. I mean, every one of these is completely full of bags, just about. And what I do is I come by and check just periodically just to make sure that everything I set up is right. And I'll grab some patient bags and just kind of fill in as needed, just so that they're all being optimized. Not that it matters, I can only open one at a time anyways. But, alright, so the big reveal of what I've been hiding through here. Oh god. Oh god, I don't even want to open this. This right here is the reason the sound's been off. It's been so loud, and I mean, I guess I could turn the sound on, but that would require... basically, this instance of Minecraft has been open for about 2 days now. This would be the third... No, yeah, yesterday. Since yesterday. Not that it's been, like, on, like, I saved and quit to title or whatever, but I left it open just because it takes, like... You guys have seen during the stream, it takes, like, I don't know, 10 minutes to load. Because of all the mods in it. There's like 250 something mods. So the thing is, when I do that and like I put my computer to sleep and stuff, when it comes back up, the sound's gone. I just got to close it, reopen it. So I figured keep the sound off since I was going to shut it off anyways. All right. That's what I was doing with all the chickens. Doesn't seem like much until you start walking through it. There's got to be 500 chickens in here, maybe. I mean, if you look, there's ones that are even like hidden, just because I can't. I'm surprised I can even walk through here. So what I was doing, and you guys can look at that. Look at all those chickens just stacked up on top of each other. So what I was doing was I was basically coming here and just using the eggs on this block, dropping them all in this corner, and they'd slowly just push down this way. There's just so many of them. Maybe eventually we'll slaughter them all or something. I don't know. Actually, we're going to have to... I have kind of wanted to see what this is like. Oh, and I figured out why the Endermen are popping up randomly. Duh, obvious. Endermen, when they touch water, they don't like it. When they don't like things, they teleport. Doesn't really matter. I have, really good art. Wow, my armor's actually... I'm going to have to get some new stuff. I should get an enchantment table, get that going. But we're going to get into Tinkers anyways, so that's going to do stuff. Anyways, let's get rid of him. Come back here. Hey. Enough. Just die, please. Thank you. What are you? Oh, it's an infinity booster. I got a bunch of those. Oh, yeah, I wanted to... Dynamite. Huh. It didn't get sucked up by the item collector thing like everything else. I don't know how to use it though. Like, I don't know if I need a flint to light it or how this works. But we're going to have to clear this out because this is the hallway that we open. The hallway that we open all the things on. So I thought you could just throw it. Oh, that's what I get for trying to blow up all my chickens. Whoa. Alright, well, the game just crashed. I guess I'm gonna wrap it up there. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I am gonna be streaming tomorrow. I might stream some of this later tonight. It really just depends. I got a text message, actually. I got plans for later today, so I won't be able to stream, but hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys on the next one.